What is the Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair? What is inside the Raining Cats Dog Secret Lair? And why is it such a big thing? In this video, I will be answering all them questions, plus a little bit more, so please stay and enjoy. So let's go over all of the questions I just asked. So this secret lair is the first secret lair in 2024, and they have done a few changes. For those who don't know what a secret lair is, it is a Magic the Gathering product where there's different variations of it. The main one being they get a handful of cards, somewhere between 3 and 5. This does not always happen, and they give it an alt art, make it pretty, put a little price tag on it, and then you have somewhere between a month to a week or a week to a month to order it if you like it. And that is it. After that time frame is done, you can no longer get it unless you go on the secondary market or if you buy it off a scalper, which is very important for later on, so keep that in mind. Put a little pin in it. But before I go any further, here is a message from this video sponsor, who's very handsome. The sponsor of this video is me. I have started an Etsy page where I'm going to try and be selling clothes that I've designed, thought would be funny, thought would be cool, thought would be amazing on people's bodies. So I literally spent maybe a month or two looking at different resources and stuff to come up with the nicest clothes I could possibly find, with the coolest designs that I have done myself, with stuff like playmats, hoodies, t-shirts. I'm going to try and do phone cases. They're harder than I thought, but I do think that it is a really good thing to actually put into. So if you would like to help me out or help the channel out, please go onto my Etsy. It will be linked down below, and you'll be able to find very nice clothing and also be supporting the channel. So links down below, and also if there's any other designs, I will be putting on any of my social media, so please follow me there as well. When it comes to secret lairs, the other variations is convention in a box, which is for people that cannot not go to a con or convention, gets to kind of get involved. This comes usually with a box of a certain set or boxes of a certain set, playmat, and then the secret lair itself, which is usually like a handful of cards in an alt art that you would be able to get at that convention. And then the newest one, and this is what this video is about, is the deck one. The deck one is kind of just like a secret lair plus in my eyes, because you get the secret lair where it comes to a handful of cards in the alt art, absolutely beautiful, but then you get a variation of cards somewhere between, we'll say, 70 to 90 or 95, where it's just the rest of the deck. So you're pretty much buying a commander deck straight off the bat with pretty cards in it, the entire deck, and then they also do like a display thing where the pretty cards get a thicker cardboard where you're able to displace them. I've not seen anyone do it, but it does mean it has been done. I do like that as a little like free little gift. When it comes to this video, this one specifically is the deck one. So it comes with an entire deck, but it also comes with alt-art cards, tokens. So I'm just going to go through everything you get. You get a foil double-faced Ren and Ciri Inseparable, foil double-faced Jetmir Nexus of Revels, foil double-faced Jenny Faye Jetmir Second, foil double-faced Anointed Procession, foil double-faced Sol Ring. You get 73 reprints, foil basic lands with a new art, 2 double-faced tokens with a new art, token reprints, and double-faced displayed cards. Now when it comes to these, personally, I think they should be 2 separate versions. I think you should be able to get the deck itself, but also be able to get the alt art cards. So in this one, you get pretty much 3 commanders to pick from and 2 really good cards, which are all the foil double face cards. When it comes to these, there's no real complaints on my side. To be honest, I think this is probably the better one when it comes to the deck versions, when it comes to the foiling of the cards and the cards. I really like that they're double faced. I really like that they have really cool commanders and you have multiple commanders to pick from. And again, the weakest part, in my personal opinion, is the Sol Ring, but the Sol Ring is really well done. So I'm going to give them a little bit of leeway. The only other problem I have with this section of it is Ren and Ciri has already been in a secret lair. That is the only problem, and even then it is not a huge one in my opinion. So let's go on to the next section. The next section is the 75 reprints, which is realistically the entire deck itself, other than the alt arts. This is actually quite good. I am really happy with it. I have gone through the deck, and again, it will be linked below if you are interested in looking. But you get really cool cards, such like Brimaz, King of Orikos, Komenu Battle Armor, Loyal Warhound, Regal Caracal, Forbine's Boss's Conflict, Seret's Tiger, Mirror Entity, Mariski Breaker of the Coil, Torrent Mauler, Lurking Predators, Return of the Wild Speaker, Cursed Mirror, Basculus Collar, Maskwood Nexus, and Warp World. Now, if you watched any of my previous videos, you know that this is actually going to be kind of a big shocker, and I cannot believe these words are actually going to be coming out of my mouth, because even I'm shocked about this. When it comes to previous Secret Lairs, they usually do one of each basic land in an alt art, and I say every single time, Wizard, stop it, no one wants it, naughty boy. But this time, I'm actually like, you get all the basic lands in an alt art. Yes, do it. This is actually, if I was to buy this, would be one of the reasons I would want to buy it, because even though I do find when it comes to basic lands, they are pretty, I find for 35 to 45 to 55, for one of each, which is a total of 5 cards, not worth it. However, you get like 22 in this, which kind of makes fun of how people were pricing the other one, but I do find that you actually get really good cards for this. You're getting 22 basic lands, which again, not a big thing, but you're getting it in an old art, and you're getting the mount for the deck. I just see all ups. So again, if they ever want to do a basic land Secret Lair, only put it in the decks. That's all I'm going to say. If they keep doing basic land Secret Lairs, I'm still going to give out. But if it's this version where you get a good amount of them, I don't really see a complaint there. And then they also did even cooler things with giving you a double face token, because the whole point of this deck is to make cats and to make dogs. So they gave you an alt art token of both, which I do really like, but they also added in the display cards, which again I like, and then they also added in the tokens necessary. Again, you only get them in a normal art, but I'm not really complaining there, because I'm happy that they just go, here you go, instead of you going, cool, now I need to search for them all. This is actually a product that you're able to pretty much get, bring to your friend's house, open it there, and pretty much use it there and then, and that's one thing I do like about this one. Now, it's part of the video where I go over my TED Talk, but you're probably thinking, you've gone over the entire deck, you've explained what Secret Lair is, you've explained what it is, like, the only thing left is really your opinion, and I wouldn't really call an opinion a TED Talk. No. They have done one big change when it comes to this Secret Lair, and it looks like they're going forward with it, which is causing more uproar than when they keep giving out basic land Secret Lairs, and that is, they've changed how you buy it. Originally, you had a time frame, depending on how many Secret Lairs they were given, to pretty much go, I would like one of them. And then after that time frame is done, they will make it and ship it off to you. Yes, this requires that after you buy it, you have to wait for the rest of the time to go, and then roughly a few months for it to arrive. By that time, you probably have forgotten that you have bought it, because I have done multiple times. But it's a cool thing that when I do get it, I'm like, oh yeah, time to make an unboxing video, but I'm happy I bought this. Now that they've completely changed, it is completely different. Now what they're doing is, we have built X amount, and you have to buy it. When it is done, it is done. Now I've seen people online saying it in various different things, depending on where you are in the world. But the average is somewhere between 4 to 6 hours. I think I've seen one video say 8.5, but again, that is a huge difference between a week and a month. And the two sides that it sucks about this is, one, people that want to get it, that don't have that money at that time, or need to be like, I need to figure out a way that I can get it, don't have that time frame anymore. It is pretty much buy now or lose it. The second thing is, people that don't like Magic the Gathering, people that don't really know the market, pretty much scalpers, again, the little pin, just automatically buy it and up the price. Now, when it comes to this Secret Lair in the EU, it is roughly 165 or 160 something. In America, I've seen it at 150, so it depends in the world where you buy it. However, I checked online. I've already seen this before this Secret Lair is even out. Scalpers putting it on like eBay and Amazon and stuff like that. It is 250 to a whopping, I seen it over 450 quid. That is absolutely outrageous. Now, don't get me wrong, I say they are going to definitely 100% shrink this because it's not out yet, and I don't think anyone's going to be paying 400 plus for it. I do think it'll probably stop between the we'll say 180 to 250. That will be probably the scalper's price after this whole thing's done. But that's the problem there and then. People that have the money that go, someone's going to really want this because it's a cute cats and dogs deck. They're either going to be people that absolutely love Ren and Siri as a commander and want to buy it. And there's going to be people that want to buy it for like their partner, their friend, for a birthday or something like that, because they know their friends love that deck, because it is a very well loved commander, because people love cats and dogs. So people buy it and go, now I just wait. And they're getting pretty much an extra 50 quid or 100 quid, possibly nearly 200 quid more, just for a deck. Now, that's what I find weird, and there's no really way to stop it. You can't really go, no, don't do that. Because they can't really, like, Wizards can't really be like, why are you buying this? Is this for you, or are you going to sell it online? It's not how it works, unfortunately. So that's going to be the sad thing about it, and that's the one thing that actually ruined this for me. When it came to this Secret Lair, I seen the list, and I was like, this is actually the best one they've done. I have complained or talked about for over a year how Secret Lairs have plummeted slowly, how they're making worse reprints, how they're picking weirder ones, how they're doing more basic lands, and all of these videos is me going, that's bad, they could do better here, they could do better there. But this is actually the first Secret Lair that if they literally went, here is the deck, and we're selling it the normal way, I wouldn't really have a complaint. Like, the worst complaints I could possibly think of is me saying the Sol Ring could have been better, and they've already done the commander, so why do it again? But even then, that is minuscule from all the messing around and all the problems they've had over the years. So the fact that it is changed and they're just kind of doing like, I'm pretty sure if they went online, if we want to change it to this way, what do people think? They're going to get loads of people going, no, that's stupid. People are going to buy it and sell it twice as much. I need time to like see if I want to buy this or not, because literally I seen the deck list the day it came out and I went, do you know what, the deck's actually better than I thought it would be. Should I buy it? Oh, it's already sold out. This came out like 5 hours ago. What? It's not a good marketing thing, but I understand. They're in a rock and a hard place, so I'm going to give them that. It is rather people complain about people buying it because they don't have time, or people complaining that they have to wait months for it to arrive, because it does take time for them to go, cool, we need 10,000 of this one, 5,000 of this one, we need to build them all, which takes time, package them all, which takes time, make sure that everyone gets the one they want, and then ship it off to everyone. Again, I never complain about that, but I have seen people online complain about it, because they're like, I want my Secret Lair, I bought it. I'm impatient, I want it, give me it. I'm like, unfortunately, that's not the way it works. You cannot just go buy and it arrive on the same day, because I think this is going to start leaving on like the 5th of February, which again, is like a week or two after it's sold. But I say that's mainly a thing of them going, we have majority of it built, we'll have it all done by February. It won't be sold out by like a few days. But again, it was, especially since this is, in my personal opinion, the best commander deck they have sold. And that's why I'm actually going to give them credit for once, that they actually released a really good Secret Lair, a really good product, Again, there is a few changes I would make, but they're not huge changes I would make, and the deck is at a good level. You can use it straight away. The only thing I say would be cool is if they come sleeved, but again, like, it is a good price for what you get. To be honest, I would pay an extra 10, I would actually pay an extra 10 to 20 quid for it to be sleeved in a cool Ren and series sleeves. But again, they're doing it where you have a choice of 3 commanders, so I can see the confusion there. But again, that's just personally me. So I want to say, if anyone from Wizards Coast is watching this, thank you for actually doing a good product. Change the marketing. Again, I know that's how you control, but also sponsor me, give me free stuff. If there's anything you liked about this, any changes or any other additional information, let me know in the comments down below. While you're there, remember to like and watch and subscribe and watch more of my content. Share it to a friend, share it to a loved one, share it to your enemy. Do what all them YouTubers asked you to do. Actually, on that note, YouTube even sent me a message going, how's it like being a creator and how can we change our website? And I was like, you called me a creator. Knee slapping good. So I'm happy with the way it's going. But as always, I have more Magic content here, a playlist of Magic stuff here, and a subscribe button here. And I will see you all in the next video.